Once you're logged into your Canva account, you should see a page like this. And basically, this is kind of the home page where any designs you create will be here to go back to continue working on them. But since we haven't made anything yet, all we're seeing right now are these kind of canvases, which are basically just like when you paint in real life, an empty canvas that contains certain dimensions. So these kind of help guide you depending on what you want to make. And then below this, there's also templates. So up here you can see there's a canvas called Instagram post. It's 1080 by 1080 pixels. And down here, these are the templates for that same canvas. And there's lots of different templates and whatnot. So this is just good information to know, but for this project, I wouldn't worry too much about all of this if it's overwhelming to you. You simply want to start off with a blank canvas. So you can just pick from one of these. If you are concerned about which size to go for, I'd say probably just aim for poster. That's a good starting point. Also, instead of choosing from here, you can go to the top and click this Create a Design button. And once you click on that, you can either pick custom dimensions where you specify the width and the height, or again, you can pick one of these templates like poster. So again, it's up to you what size you want to create in, but if you are concerned about what you should choose, I would say maybe just go for something like poster. So that's what I'm going to pick here. And once you click on that canvas, it'll open up, and here you see that blank canvas where you can start putting photos and all this stuff on that we will talk about in a sec. Alright, so other things to know, little things to know before you start actually creating anything, is first up here you'll see it says Untitled Design, and then it'll say the template that you have. So in this case, I have poster. If you click on this, you can give it a name. So you can, again, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to put Words to Live By, because that's the name of our workshop series. And I'm just going to put visual. And then you can click enter and it'll rename it. So that's something you can do right from the beginning just to keep track of your different designs if you do use Canva in the future for other stuff as well. That's very helpful. Now, once we start working with items, it'll make a lot more sense, but I do want you to know that Canva has an autosave option, which basically means that as you're working on your design, it'll save automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. So right here at the top, you see all changes saved. I'm just going to add something really quick. Don't worry about this. We'll cover this in another video. But just for an example, if I were to add something onto my canvas, you'll see that up here it changes really quickly to saved. So let me just change the color again. So I'm going to change the color, and just paying attention up here, you'll see it says unsaved changes, all changes saved. So it kind of automatically saves. So if I were to exit out of this and go back to it, this will be in the same state as it is now. You can also find save under file. So if you do want to manually save, you can also come up here and press save. But again, it'll do it automatically for you. But if you are worried about it not saving, you can manually save from file and then click on save. Another thing to know is up here is our undo button. So undo will just undo the latest action you took. So the latest action I took was making this purple. So if I click the undo button, you'll see now that purple has gone away. If I click undo again, that object has gone away. And you can keep clicking undo until it no longer is available because you're at the very beginning of the process. So in this case, the beginning of the process was the empty canvas, and that's where we are right now. Another thing is down here you'll see a percentage. This is the zoom percentage. So you can zoom in and out of your canvas. Now this does not mean that you're altering the dimensions of the canvas. It just means you're looking at it up close or farther away. So right now it's 25%, which is fit, meaning the whole thing fits in the screen. You can also have fill, which gives you a closer view, but you can also manually pick one. So I can have it be 10%, which is really zoomed out. You can go up to 300%, which is really zoomed in. And again, this will make a lot more sense once you actually have items on your canvas. But yeah, this is just a way for you to get more up close with your work or farther away if you kind of just want to see it from different distance. And then last thing to cover before we actually start talking about the different things you can add to your canvas is right next to percentage, you'll see these two arrows kind of pointing away from each other. If you click on this, it'll give you a full screen view of your design. So this is just, again, really nice to see your work without the distraction of the actual items, and you can just see your work, get a good view of it. And again, you can just exit it out by clicking that button again. So exit full screen. And of course you can change the percentage of the zoom as well. So yeah, those are just little things to know before we start creating in Canva.